The following video may shatter your illusions about so-called no-kill shelters. You will see how many of them cause suffering, how they turn away most animals, those with injuries and behavioral problems, those belonging to people in dire straits with no other recourse, including victims of Hurricane Sandy, and those who belong to people who can't afford the large fees they demand. They have waiting lists stretching into months, and they refer animals to the very shelters they condemn in their fundraising materials, the shelters that never slam the door on the neediest of all.
We can't take them in here.
Okay.
Reason being, we're a limited admission shelter, which means we can only take in what we have room to house. If you go back in our kitten room or cat room, you would see that we are completely full. The only place that I know that is accepting is animal care control.
We're referring people to the public pounds. We're not going to take dogs that have problems, really. We want to move them and we don't want them to find homes. First of all, we're a private shelter. We pick and choose.
I'm sorry, we're full. We have 121 animals in care. We're a no-kill. If it doesn't get adopted, it lives its life out here. And it may not get adopted. It may be here for 10 years. You know, animal control will take it.
Well, we don't accept cats that have been adopted here. You need to go to Animal Care and Control.
We have to take in everything by appointment because we're not a city shelter. We have to make appointments to bring them in. We don't euthanize for time or space, so we have to make sure we have the space at the time. And but the city shelter, that's what they're for, is to take anything.
We wouldn't be able to take a pet that's surrendered because it's by appointment only, and we fill up our spaces every single day, and appointments are booked throughout the week. Yeah, I mean, you can surrender it to Richmond Animal Control. Now, they do put animals down.
We can't take them to the city shelter, but she can handle them, especially bigger dogs than us, because we're so packed, we don't have nowhere to take anybody.
Yeah.
We're putting like 2, 3, 4 to a kennel right now, so we're not taking any more.
There's 50 other dogs on the list.
It automatically
similar situation usually. So that's, we can't.
You're welcome.
If we took them all in on a same-day basis, we wouldn't be a no-kill shelter and we wouldn't be able to function. So that's why it's an appointment-based system.
Yeah. The problem is I'm not taking any under-relinquishes right now.
Okay.
The shelter is designed for 24 and 53 right now. Right now, we are absolutely full to the max.
Okay.
We're asking people to wait, and we have a waiting list. The general waiting list is about 6 to 8 months.
There's a $95 fee, and it also takes us about a week to determine if we have room for the animal.
Well, I can tell you with intake, especially with the adult cats, because we are a no-kill facility, space only opens up when there's an adoption. I have a waiting list of cats to come in. If we do accept the cat into the program, it probably will take a couple of months before I can bring it in. Just because we are no-kill, as you can see, my rooms are full. I have people who've lost everything for Hurricane Sandy trying to get cats in. They have cats living in a car. They have no house, no job, no nothing. I've had people on a waiting list 6 months. It all hinges on adoptions. There's no way for me to predict adult cat adoptions. Sometimes I have someone come in and take 3 adult cats in one shot. Other months I've adopted no adult cats.
Okay, there is a waiting list between 6 months and a year to come into the facility here.
Oh.
Right now, we're not taking anything in because we're full, and I have right at 200 animals on a waiting list to come in, so it's going to be a long time.
Yeah, I think we're also at our max capacity right now with dogs.
Okay.
We'll set up an appointment so she can do an evaluation, and if he's friendly, and as long as we have an available run, we can take him in, but it will be a $100 turn-in fee. And if for some reason our behavior seems to think that he does have behavioral issues, then we will turn them away.
They've got a cat that needs to come in.
We're not taking it until like almost January. There's nothing we can do.
We have a major disease outbreak right now, so we're on lockdown for weeks. But all the cats have colds, they're all sick, and so we can't take anything in until we get this under control.
Oh.
Otherwise, we're never going to get it under control if we keep bringing new animals in, because everything's just constantly getting sick.
I mean, they're like little rescuers, but I don't know if they're probably all overextended too, I guess. I don't know of any specific places in the area.
I came on Wednesday because somebody gave me this before. I came a couple times in the last week just trying to talk to a person. And somebody always turned me away at the door. They said I have to call, and I don't have the phone anymore. So I left the animals on sleep, and they're not taking anybody. And I tried Pets Alive and Humane Society. Pets Alive said I have to come to you guys, that they don't just take animals if they don't take them from you.
Right. So they don't even take, I don't believe they even take pet loads either. Right now, Mom, there's nothing that I can do for you because we're not taking on the surrenders right now. It has to be by appointment. We're past full.
You're past full, okay.
We've gotten 10 in the last week, dumped here, abandoned. I think a lot of the ones that have been being abandoned here, people trying to call and everybody's been turning them down, so they just abandoned them. We found 3 kittens under our dumpster the other morning.
I'm at capacity. I have no space at all for anything. Not even anything this little.
We can't take any.
Oh, you can't take any right now?
Sorry about that. We just can't, we don't have any.
Oh, you just don't have room right now?
Every animal has to be from here that we're able to take in right now.
From this actual shelter or from the area?
No, it has to be adopted from North Shore in order for us to be able to help you out. So we have a lot of animals of our own that are looking to get returned back to our shelter that were adopted out of here that are 2, 3 years old. Some were even 6, 9 months, and we can't even take them in because we're a no-kill shelter.
Please help stop overpopulation at its roots. Let's push for spay and neuter services and laws and turn people away from pet shops and breeders. Let's support and adopt from open admission shelters. No kill can mean no help for the neediest of animals. For more information on ending the dog and cat overpopulation crisis, please visit PETA.org. Thank you.